Okay, so during your state board exam, you will be doing a haircut, and you'll be doing the 90-degree haircut. It's recommended for you to pre-cut your doll head. You can pre-cut the 90-degree haircut in there. You're also going to want to cut the length of the doll head, because when you purchase the doll head, it's going to be really long and you don't need all that hair. So this is a good length. I don't know if you can see, but her hair is just a little past the base, the bottom base of the doll head. So you're going to want to cut it to about that length, and then pre-cut the doll head in the 90-degree. I'm going to demonstrate a 90-degree haircut. If you're comfortable with doing 90-degree, you're really good at it, do whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to show an easy way to perform it. If you choose to do it this way, that's great. If not, do it whatever makes you comfortable and whatever's going to give you the best haircut. Okay? So you're going to start by disinfecting your hands. And then you're going to spray down your doll head. Now remember, you don't want to make it soaking wet, because if any water drips on the floor, you need to clean it up right away. The least amount of interaction with anything on the floor, the better, okay? Because then that means you need to disinfect your hands. So I'm going to start by brushing the hair straight back. And I'm going to section into 5 sections. Starting with a mohawk at the top. Remember, you want clean sections. You want to look like you're in control, that you have control of the hair, that you look confident, you don't look scared. It's just a haircut that you've probably been doing a lot of. You'll have 30 minutes to complete your haircut. So you have plenty of time. Practice on your timing to make sure you get done in a good amount of time. So I've left the bottom out so that I can create my guideline, my perimeter. And I have 2 in the back, 1 at top, 1 on top, and 2 on the sides. Okay. If you touch your base of your, if you want to raise the doll head or lower her, you have to make sure that you disinfect your hands after you touch the base. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to start here by creating a guideline at the bottom. And you have to cut at least 1 inch of hair. Make sure you're cutting at least 1 inch. So I'm going to cut the back of the hair from the nape to the occipital to create my guide. Okay. So my next piece that I bring down, my next subsection, I can already start my 90-degree with that. Okay. So I created a guideline at the bottom of the base of the head. So when I bring down this, bring out this section, I'm going to use the guideline from the bottom. This is the length of the hair. I'm going to use that to start creating my layers. Pull this straight out from where the hair grows. I'm doing a 90-degree, and I'll be cutting right here. Okay. So you can either, you'll hold it whatever feels comfortable for you. You can hold it out like this, cut palm to palm, or you can stand in front of it and cut straight out 90. You'll never stand in front of your client. Don't ever stand in front here, because you would never stand in front of your client. You always want to be behind or on the side. Okay. And you'll continue up the head, pulling out a 90-degree haircut. So I'm going to take another subsection. Starting in the middle or on the sides, whatever. Here's your guide, and you'll cut up from here. Nice clean sections. You can, if you feel more comfortable, you can clip this hair out of the way so that you can pull out a nice clean section right where you're working. Going up the head. Following the shape of the head. Okay, so I've already completed the whole back section. Take the top, take a piece from the back that I've already cut, using the back as my guide. So I have my cut piece right here, that's my guide. I'm going to connect it. You want to have all connecting subsections. Straight up from the head. that mohawk. Now I'm going to comb it straight back, part it, starting right from this side. I'm going to start taking pie sections. And I'm going to clip this hair out of the way so it doesn't get mixed up. I have a nice clean subsection here. Hold it straight up. There's my guide. I'm going to follow the shape of the head until I find the guide at the bottom. So here's my guide at the bottom. And I can clip this out of the way, get another pie section. Guide at the top. Following the shape of the head. Until I see my guide at the bottom. I'm connecting the back to the top to the back because remember we've already cut the back. So all we're doing here is connecting. We're taking off, here's a guide here, here's a guide here. We're taking off this corner or this point. So you're basically just checking to make sure that you're connected, that your top is connected to the back. Okay, we're now at the side over here. Connecting the top to the back. All the way up. Two guides, one right here, one over here. Take off everything in the middle. Guide. Following up the head. Okay, once you've completed, you want to go back, make sure that both of your sides are the same length. Pick it up to the middle. Just to recheck to make sure there's no long pieces. Okay. You'll put your shears into your items to be disinfected. Sanitize your hands. Or you can put your shears back on your table setup. It's up to you. You'll take out your razor. Make sure that you're holding your razor correctly. Okay. You can frame the face. Make sure that when combing the hair, your razor is turned away from your client. We can texturize the hair. Take even amounts of hair, subsectioning the hair to thin it out, to give texture to the haircut, to just texturize the hair to show that you know how to use the razor. You'll use it in a uniform manner throughout the hair or the haircut. They just want to make sure that you know how to use the razor. and that you're holding it the correct way. Okay, once you've finished with that, you'll close your razor. You can drop it into your bag of items to be disinfected, or you can put it back onto your table setup, brush off your cape, and stand back and wait for further instructions.